Yeah, probably from something someone ate eventually.
Eventually?
Well, you know,
Yeah.
the whatever it's called, where they going live here in a second. Hold on.
Me?
No, the thing. I mean, it's live now, but I mean, we're gonna be live officially here soon.
Well, what's the difference between live now and live officially?
Well, just because it's, you know, still waiting for people to show up and stuff and hang out for a while. As we can, when we can. Finish up these homebrews, hopefully.
Until you get distracted. Which happens more frequently than not.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
You're like, oh, I'm going to show people what I do.
Yeah. But
Let's
then I just
talk about wrestling.
I ended up just leaning back. I was like, we can talk about wrestling for a while. That's fine.
Let's talk about cartoons.
Yeah. Yeah, it
The
happens.
music of the 80s.
Totally.
Then you'll usually get like one or two just complete.
Oh, that's bound to happen anytime. Anytime you do anything, you always get the trolls.
And then it's like...
But the trolls are deleted immediately. Zero tolerance policy. Because they're not here for the channel. They're here to...
be stupid.
Yeah, basically. So with these live streams, as always, thank you for subscribing. Hopefully that's how you saw this. And hopefully you saw this because you got the alerts. We can click that bell icon next to the subscription button. That's how you know when we're streaming live, when it first comes about. And I'm making some I'm still working on this game. I've been working on this for the last 2 or 3 streams. Tortoises.
Order.
It's based on the arcade. There's an arcade port called Turtles, which plays a lot like a Mousetrap. Plays kind of like a Blueprint in a way. It's a pretty fun game. I was having a lot of fun playing this. This will be an exclusive at the Cowlitz Gamers for Kids Expo in Kelso, Longview, Washington, which is John Hancock's game convention. Proud to be a part of it every year. 100% of the proceeds for booth sales, ticket sales, and all that, and 100% of the proceeds of this game goes to ARC, which helps kids with autism in the Cowlitz County, which is something I'm very fond of. Whenever money goes to help the autism kids, yeah, passionate's a good word. All right, so that's what I'm working on, and then I'm making these out of the kindness. I mean, John Hancock fronted the money to buy the parts and everything, and I'm the one putting them together. And then he sells them. I don't make a penny from doing this. I'm just happy to be there. So, thank you for being a part of it. And hello, everyone. Hello, Eric Noble. Good to see you. Mario Mania, The Unlikely Toad. I see all of you here. Rex. I see Nick. How you feeling, Nick? Good to have you. Please come to a convention by Cincinnati, Horrible Reads. I would love to. I need to get those Pat the NES Punk subscriber numbers, so I can be an invited guest where they actually fly me out and stuff like that. Because
as opposed to just an uninvited
guest, it's like knock on the window. Please let me in. Yeah, no, I'm not at that level yet. Unfortunately, wish I was, but. Maybe sometime down the line. Although I am an invited guest to the Missouri Game Convention. Is Missouri near Cincinnati? Not really. How far away is Cincinnati from St. Louis, Missouri? Because I will be at that one coming up in August. And that'll be my first time attending a game convention outside of the Northwest.
You will eventually go to sleep.
Yeah. My wife is here. If you're wondering who the other voice was, Izzy.
Somebody ask that? Did someone actually ask that?
No. Whose voice is that? It might be our son's. We're trying to get him down to bed, but every time we put him to bed, he wants to get up, so he starts knocking on the door, and it's almost like we already got him up 3 or 4 times. But the more we get him up, the more he's just gonna stay up. So hopefully he'll just go to sleep eventually.
Hopefully he'll just knock out.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for.
I would remove that.
Okay,
immediately.
Go ahead.
Should I remove the person?
Yeah, just
or
remove.
just
the comments,
comment?
fine. Yep. Keep the words clean. If you say bad words, if you troll, you get me.
And they wanted to be an asshole.
Okay.
Congratulations. Okay, there you go. Congratulations, you are blocked forever.
We're getting there.
I hope you
It's
fall
frozen?
on a fork.
There we go. Takes a while. Good lord. Took a little bit there. We got him. We got him. All right. Dude, Jaren.
I'll check on him in like 5 minutes. What's the current?
The current game count on the Turtles game? Well, we're making 35 of them for the convention, which is 30 to sell, and then 5 extra to hand out to the organizers of the convention. I'm looking at the screen over here, but your camera's over here. So I make 30 will be for sale. 5 of them are going to the convention people like John Hancock, myself, the other people who put on this convention every year. I don't need one. I can make one wherever I want. I made 35 of them, and 31 of them worked, and then 4 more didn't. And so I've been kind of troubleshooting the 4 that didn't. It could have been a bad board. 2 of them were bad EPROMs. I mean, so having 4 fail out of 35 to me isn't that bad. It's, of course, I would have loved to have a 100% success rate, but at that point, I'll take it. So hopefully, if these 4 work, then I'll be good to go. And I'm not putting labels on them. I put the label on 1 just to show off, and I'm going to do a video on it eventually just to show it off and say, hey, if you want yours, come to the Cowlitz show. I'd love to see you there. In fact, I'll be at the Cowlitz show. I have a booth kind of near the front door. Looking forward to that. It's one of my favorite conventions of the year. It's not as big as Portland. It's not trying to be. It's a super cool, chill, laid back. I always find great deals. Every time. I'll be there. Reggie will probably be there. Metal Jesus will be there. Barnacles will be there. So if you ever wanted to meet Metal Jesus, you ever wanted to meet Barnacles, if you ever wanted to meet myself, I will be there. There's a camera. Can't really see this. I'm soldering down here. Sorry, it's just out of the way. I don't have any arcade cabinets. I'm sorry. My eyes have trouble focusing. My eyesight's terrible. Matt Thomas, how you feeling, man? My wife's in the other room. Booths at the convention are all sold out. Unfortunately, it's one that those ones go pretty quickly because they're such a great price, and it's all for charity. Next year they might be a little bit more expensive, but even still, I bet they'll still sell well. Ah. It's funny, I have one cassette. I see the cassette question there. I had some cassettes. I have a bunch of radio air checks on cassette. And I have a cassette. I bought a new car a couple months ago, and it does not. My old car had a cassette player. My new car does not have a cassette player, so there are no cassettes in my near future, or any future for that matter. First time trying to watch your live stream. Well, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, my wife is locked in. Hold on. I just made a new Patreon video today too, so if you're a subscriber on if you're a Patreon, you'll see that the new video. Any Midwest retro conventions? Yeah, totally. I think there's one called the Midwest Classic. What's funny? As far as geography goes, I'm not exactly sure what Midwest is considered. Like, is Missouri Midwest? Because there's the Missouri Game Con. Super BitCon is Oklahoma. I don't know if that counts. I don't know if there's one in Chicago. You'd figure Chicago would have one. Chicago would be a great place for a convention. Pushing Up Roses is from Chicago. Nashville, I love the content. Thank you, I appreciate that. Oh, New Zealand, very cool. And RGT85, buddy of mine. Midwest Classic, cool. This, I think this soldering iron was literally $5. You know what I mean? Is there one in April in Nashville? That's cool. I don't know. I only know the one that I'm going to. I mean, you know, I'd love to go to the ones in the South. I'd love to go to like Retropalooza sometime. There's one guy who's trying so hard. There's Retro Game World in Connecticut, and there's someone who's trying to get me to get to that one by emailing the convention head saying, "Oh, here's this guy, John Riggs. He's awesome. He hosts panels in Portland about how to hack games and gives away free video games, and it'd be cool to get him there." And even if I don't get invited, just the thought of having someone reach out like that is always cool. So, now that my eyes are starting to refocus, I'm looking at the chat window over here. Sorry. On the like when there's a super chat, like this is my phone, and this is like and I can see a chat window pop up every once in a while, but I have to look over, like my window over here has the YouTube going. I can see what's going on. My least favorite Dreamcast game? Oof. I don't know. Most of my Dreamcast games were all imports. I like Dreamcast, but never got as far as actually, getting into Dreamcast.
You like big butts and you cannot lie.
That's true.
What?
I wouldn't lie about that.
You're weird.
This style of game uses a very odd soldering method. The only style of Nintendo game that uses this method. But I only got 4 of them, so it shouldn't be so bad.
Yeah, I will.
What's that?
Someone's like, no, she's back to ban us. Damn right, if you guys act up, I'm going to put the smack down on you.
That's right. See, I have my hands full.
Smack your face a little bit.
Oh, see, if you
call you names.
No, I think they want that. That's the problem.
I'm not going to call you daddy.
That's what they want.
Yes. Not even, I'm going to
Rex. Rex. No, she's back to ban us. Well, and straight up, I mean, if you're here to troll with comments and all that, then you're in the wrong place for all that. That's not what we do around here. We're all nice and cordial and courteous. And I did try the new Girl Scout cereals. The mint one was surprisingly more minty than I thought. Wasn't so bad. And then the caramel, the one that's trying to be Samoa's, it wasn't bad, but not great. So I was happy to try them both. I probably won't buy any more of either of them. But they're not bad.
The ones?
Yeah, the Girl Scout cereals. Oh, it's your favorite part of the show where you get to see my bald head for a while. I just looked up. The YouTube has a delay, so when I look over to see like what's happening like live right now kind of thing.
Somebody asked, where do you get your love of cereal start?
It was just one of those, it's a retro, it's what I grew up with. It's why I love retro video games, it's what I grew up with. It's why some people love the 1980 whatever, Saturday morning cartoons, and, breakfast cereal was a huge part of that. I didn't get into cooking till much later in life, so all I had was breakfast cereal, and it was so, cartoons and breakfast cereal and video games, and it was all part of that. And then the funny thing is, why am I talking about cereal? The funny thing is, I got out of breakfast cereal like later on in life. So there's a huge window between like high school, a little bit in high school, but I wasn't like so gung-ho about it. It was just there to eat. But after high school until we had kids, so the span between when there was Pokemon cereal on the shelf and all that, I never bothered eating cereal. I mean, every once in a while we'd buy like Frosted Mini Wheats or something, but we didn't really have, like that or Apple Jacks or something. But it wasn't until we had kids where it got to the point where it's like oh, we got to buy some cereal for the kids, and then we're looking down the cereal aisle, and I was like, man, look at all these cool cereals we have. So I started doing that, and of course, midnight snack, and I'm up with the kids, we're take turns, waking up at 2 o'clock in the morning feeding the kids. It's like, well...
Or we would watch Benny Hill and
cereal.
have a bowl of cereal.
Cereal, Sandy. Let's go with that. So, I mean...
Monty Python.
So it just kind of re-sparked my love for breakfast cereal. Just kind of like how, like with retro games, there was a long time where I wasn't collecting video games at all. I had my old game collection. I wasn't selling it or anything. It was just sitting there marinating in my parents' basement. But whenever I did move to different towns, I moved to Tri-Cities, I moved to, Idaho Falls... I would bring my current gen consoles, and then the old stuff would just stay at home. So I remember Pac-Man cereal, loved it.
And somebody asked your favorite, and it's Cracklin' Oat brand.
My current favorite is Cracklin' Oat brand. It's never on sale, so I never buy it. But I'll never turn away from Frosted Flakes and Apple Jacks are my favorites. But my favorite of all time is ice cream cone cereal, which they don't have anymore. It was like... I only had it for a couple years in the 80s.
Why are you putting that down?
I'm looking for the...
For your butt?
I'm not looking for my butt. I did that unboxing video the other day. I literally still have these PlayStation 2 games over here. I never put them away. They're PlayStation... I had the Gumshoe manual here. Yeah, this game, Gaelic Hurling. I still gotta play that. My PlayStation 2, I believe, does play PAL games. It plays imports. Doesn't mean it plays PAL, though, but we'll see.
You know what I am surprised that they don't have yet?
Yeah, I do still have some Nintendo cereal. It's as old as it was, so it's not very good to eat.
So you're gonna eat it?
No, I took a bite out of it just to see. No, it's pretty gross.
You know how they have like the...
all cereals have changed, Pete.
You know how they have the M&Ms? Whatever it's called. Where you can like choose your own M&Ms or whatever?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Why don't they have cereal that you can make your own?
Oh, I've thought of that. Maybe that could be a Rigg'd service, where it's just like, make your own combination of like Rice Krispies and something else.
Okay, it would be nice if...
Yeah, if you do that, then it stops scrolling.
Yeah.
Here, I'll take care of it.
Okay.
That'd be funny. Add as moderator.
Shh. And your number, please. Ew. No.
Yeah, someone did say like, oh, you should come up with your own breakfast cereal. And I was like, I just like the ones that are already there. I don't know what my breakfast cereal would be. Of course,
a good question.
You can make your own breakfast cereal because you can just combine cereals, and in the hot chocolate aisle, on the top shelf, there's usually on the top shelf they usually have whatever they're called, the dehydrated marshmallows that they use for like hot chocolate, and hot chocolate marshmallows are the same as cereal marshmallows. They're all just dehydrated. Literally called Mallow Bits, if you're ever wondering what breakfast cereal marshmallows are called. Mallow Bits, which is weird.
Yeah, that would actually be really good. Little marshmallow NES carts. That would be awesome.
Turns your milk 8-bit.
What would the name be? Somebody said Rigg'd.
Rigg'd.
But you have to have some kind of...
I know. There's a couple of there's Peanut Butter Gamer, and there's another guy called Cinnamon Toast Ken that are and I was like, I wonder if I should have. I mean, my name is my name. I don't have a cool YouTube name. I'm a radio DJ. I don't even have a DJ name. Just John Riggs or Riggs. How are you feeling? A Sprite float? I haven't. I would like it. I would like a Sprite float. I've done like Pepsi floats. What I like is this combination sounds kind of weird. But the combination of not Sprite, sorry, it's like think root beer float, but instead of root beer, it's orange soda, any kind. And then instead of vanilla, it's chocolate ice cream. So it's like the chocolate orange combination. What do you got?
That's awesome. What about your microwave Hot Pockets in the shape of NES cards? So you have to blow it when it's done. That is the greatest thing ever.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
I am the Repro Man, only I need to have the Repo Man theme song when I come out to the convention or something. Ah, it's hot, 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 hot.
Or the Genetic Opera.
No,
One of the songs from that.
Not that kind of Repro.
The Repo Man.
We have Toshiro Sato. How you feeling, buddy? Thank you for all the compliments you give me on all my videos. I see them. Ah.
Did you get burnt again?
No, just these wires are too thick.
That's too much.
Enough is too much!
Oh, what happened that you needed muscle relaxers?
Did you go to Canada for him?
RGT 85.
Oh! What's up, Sean? You know what's funny, Sean? I was thinking about it the other day. Out of all the live streams we do, out of all the YouTube stuff we do daily, out of all the stuff we do, Facebook, Twitter, everything, we've never been on the same chat at the same time. Have you noticed that? Like, we've never been on the same conference call or anything like that. But yeah, I'm sorry you threw your back out.
Ooh,
You ever find out what happened?
Sorry.
Was it a work injury, or like what happened at the thing there? Down Phoenix, what's going on, buddy? I sent you a homebrew that melted your Nintendo? What happened there? That's not supposed to happen.
I'm having fun playing with this because it's weight right here.
Oh, yeah, I need...
There you go.
You can still hold on to it. I just need the...
It doesn't matter.
Need the solder wick. Where'd it go? There it is.
RGT 85's real name is...
Sean.
Sean. Well, Sean, I hope you feel better.
Yep.
It's not fun when your back goes out.
My wife would know. Her back goes out all the time.
It's because you do it too hard.
Not hard enough, apparently.
No, John, no.
Alright, that game's done. I'm going to test it here in a little bit. Alright, on that note. Do I still have any pop left?
Herniated disc, and you're having to get an epidural. Oh my gosh.
Oh, an epidural. That's the that's the big boy.
Oh.
All right. Was it? Did they say it twice?
I don't know.
Okay.
Probably. There. I'll let you.
You have to go over here.
Oh.
Yes.
I want to.
Proper.
I missed all some of that stuff.
I grabbed this a while ago. Fortunately, these styrofoam cups keep the ice icy. And now I'm just drinking it for the sake of drinking it. I mean, it's late. I should grab a beer anyway, but...
Do you want me to get you one?
No. Kinda.
I'll get you one.
No. Yeah.
You're like, oh, no.
Don't, you don't have to get up. You don't have to, no, you don't have to get up all the way to the kitchen. The refrigerator's literally right there. But you don't have to go to the bottom shelf. It's on the drawer if you just want to pull that out there. And it's like, oh, you really don't have to, though.
You want the can? The Bad Granny?
No. No, thank you. No, just one of the Hales, one of the Hale bottles, like the creepy guys. And you really don't have to, though.
Okay.
The bottle opener is on the side. I don't want you to have to reach all the way over there and crack it open. And
Bitch, this is for me.
because I'm such a beer... Because I'm such a beer snob, I actually have to literally pour it into a glass because I refuse to drink it out of a bottle, you know.
As if I can friggin' reach up here.
Yeah, not that one though. Not that glass.
You're about ready to die.
That's a Coca-Cola glass. I can't do that one. That one's perfect. I love that one. We don't have to do. You don't have to do all this for me.
Do you want me to frost it too, sweetheart?
Yeah.
Do you want me to put a little water and then kind of put it in the freezer so it's nice and frosty? Or should I just shove this right up your butt? Which one?
Oh, you're telling me that the glass wasn't already frosted? You're trying to pour me a beer after.
You're gonna
I'm
die,
kidding.
dude. You are so...
Love you.
Mean it.
Mean it. I don't do that. I don't do that on the air anymore.
Do you want some cheese or something?
I'm good. I already ate.
You're whining.
I'm good. Thank you, though.
Okay. What about some meat sticks? Do you want salami?
I love the meat stick. Here's what I'm drinking tonight, if you're wondering. You're not wondering. I'm going to tell you anyway. This was on sale. Our local grocery store is going out. They're not going out of business, but they're closing. They have to sell everything, so everything's on sale. Which one?
The 17.
What's 17?
He's spamming. And said pig in. Or fat in. Spanish. And keep saying hi and hi and hi and hi.
Let's see if he says something else.
Okay, if he does.
So they're literally selling everything. Including, this is my Retro Chronicle shirt. Every shirt I have in my wardrobe is usually either free or from the Yeti, or I buy it at a convention or something like that. All of my shirts. And, yeah, Barry Falls got me this shirt. The store's going out of business. I'm not going out of business. They're closing. They had to sell everything. Like, greeting cards are 95% off. All the food on the shelf is like half price or more, 70% off or whatever. And all beer was 70% off. So I literally bought all of it, no matter what it was. And it's the creepiest frickin' thing ever. I usually don't drink Pilsners, but look at this guy's face. I'm drinking him right now.
Oh, God. I hope none of him
It's a local.
is
No,
in
this
it.
is well, let me find out here. It's from Seattle. They didn't have much left of. I don't think that I bought like a whole bunch of beer. They had a few of those. There was like a 6-pack of like the Lime-A-Rita Budweiser, which I don't know. That'll be drinking. I was gonna say, Eric, it's probably right up your.
That's a Pilsner. That is the greatest thing.
It's literally called. It's literally called a Pilsner.
Damn! I thought he was actually being hilarious.
Yeah, Eric, I was gonna say it's probably like a couple blocks away from where you live.
And then you got quiet.
And if they ever do like a repro, repro and homebrew making like the golf commentary. All right, he's setting it up. He's twisting it so I can get his chubby fingers in the way to.
And we're not going to allow somebody to be a dick to our friends.
Oh, who's doing that?
So I'm just going to put them in a timeout this time.
All right, what did he say? You can tell me later. Tell me in sign language.
Well, he was like saying to Sean, you know.
Tell me in Korean.
Are you?
Yeah. Well, if you get annoying, you get blocked.
You dare me to ban you? I'm not gonna ban you yet.
Who's that? Who's dares?
Rex.
Oh yeah.
Because he's going to bed.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, dude, region free. I don't have any import Virtual Boy games. It's funny. I have 2 Virtual Boys. One of them's broken, and the other one works. Last I checked, I mean, it worked last time. I tested it 2 years ago, so I don't know if it works anymore. But I only have 4 games for it, so none of them are imports. What's that? Shoutouts? No. If you look below the text box, if you're on like a computer, there's like the smiley face, and then there's that $sign. The $sign gets you a shout out, or
a song.
No, I'm not gonna do any more songs.
Oh, I loved your songs.
No,
that always made me
not with
smile.
the kids trying to sleep.
Oh, they're not trying to sleep. They're just being jerks.
All right,
right now.
This game took way too long here.
Yep. Go piss off yourself.
Yeah. Virtual Boy is really one of those that's like, it's great to have like on your shelf showcase. It's like, oh, here's a Virtual Boy. But again, I have nothing going on there, so. the double meaning, scammer hotline. Thank you, scammer hotline. I appreciate that. But it's funny because it's like we don't talk about scammers out loud, but you made a donation, so I'll give you a shout out. So scammer hotline. I hope that's your actual like name or something. But yeah, check out scammer hotline, and thank you very much. I appreciate that.
There should be a number called 1-800-2KIND, and it's just somebody who's like legitimately just nice to you. It's like, oh, I hope your day is wonderful today.
If only that badass Eric Rigby was here, then we'd have a party.
You're so silly.
Eric! What's up, man? Eric's cool. I dig Eric. We shall meet up one of these days.
I think most people named Eric are pretty cool.
Yeah.
I don't think I've met an Eric I didn't like.
Everyone named Eric has always been pretty damn cool.
Eric Noble being, of course, the best.
Yep. Eric Noble is also in the chat. He's awesome. We've known Eric for... Eric and I were talking about that just the other day. We've known each other for almost 10 years.
Well, that's because he's awesome.
Because we moved to... It's 2017 now.
Holy!
Oh, Eric! I see. There's the shout-out from Eric again. I'm shilling for shout-outs.
Well, yeah, we are.
That gives me a donor boner. Gross.
Well, the way I see it, it's like $10. Dude, that means, another beer for yourself or something.
There you go. Yeah, no, dude, and I still owe Eric a beer next time I see him. So, Eric, since you're here, and I still haven't got a...
Which Eric?
Eric, any Eric will do. If your name is Eric, I'm talking to you.
What about Erica?
Erica? Sure, whatever.
Okay.
Sorry, Brian. Yeah. So, conventions are coming up, Eric. You still haven't been to any of our conventions in the Northwest. You've lived in the Northwest. I mean, you lived in the Seattle area now for a few years. So, is there a chance? Cowlitz Gamers for Kids Expo is coming up April 1st in Kelso, Longview, Washington. I'm going to be there. You can meet Metal Jesus. You can meet Barnacles. He's going to be there.
I freaking love him.
My buddy Jerry. Jerry!
I adore him.
Yeah, we love Jerry. I don't know if you know Barnacles or not, but he's...
awesome.
And it's funny because I met him before I knew about his YouTube channel. Because when I met him, he was just some dude. And he was like, oh yeah, it's just happy and jolly and playful, but I didn't know about his YouTube channel. And then I met him, and then I was like, oh, I'll look you up on YouTube, dude. And I did, and it turns out he has, like, almost 1 million subscribers.
Well, Eric says that March and April are packed. But if he does a birthday thing, like I'm trying to kind of organize, you have to be there, for real. If you're not there, then it's not his birthday.
Packed? What do you mean packed? It's packed because there's that. There is the Renton Retro Convention. What's it called? Retro Show or something like that? Something like that. There's one in Renton on April 8th, which is a Sunday.
I'm gonna try a sip, sorry.
Go for it. It's a Pilsner. It tastes like Sapporo or whatever,
Nope.
What else is coming up? The Seattle Retro Gaming Expo is in June.
There's
that one's always fun.
There's the toy show one. We're talking about doing a birthday thing for you.
Yeah. And if I do it, and I'll let you know this too. I don't know who else is from the Northwest, but if I do a birthday thing in Seattle, you're all invited. Just so you know.
So here's what I'm planning for his birthday, since he's right here. We're all going to go...
Spoiler alert, by the way.
Holy, is that real?
What? Dude!
Is that a joke?
I love the Otaku Queen.
Holy my gosh!
Eric Noble, he just got outdone by the Otaku Queen. Good Lord. Thank you so much.
Oh my God.
Thank you. My goodness, thank you. You're gonna help me out a lot. I'm gonna use that to get some more materials, make some more games. I have a new blind trade coming up here pretty soon, so that could be awesome. I'm going into poor connection, so if I start getting choppy or start looking like Sega CD quality, watch out for that just in case.
Start a donate war.
Yeah. Well, that works out great for me. May not work out great for the rest of the chat, but So Otaku Queen, we got to talk about if anime otaku. You want to talk about your favorite shows? My favorite show of all time is Oh man, I mean my favorite anime of all time might have to be Ranma One Half, just because it got me started on it. So for retro sense, and I'll tell you this too. Just like I like my video games retro, I like my anime retro too. A lot of these new anime shows, I'm just not into them. But man, give me Vampire Hunter D any day.
Akira.
Super Hamster Gaming. Good lord. No, do not spend your rent money on me. Pay the rent. Do not get kicked out. I promise. Do not.
We would feel horrible.
Yeah.
But Psychopaths, love that one. That was really good. I think I made.
Oh yeah, no, I did watch. I did watch a bit of Psycho. No, there's a and Sean may know this too. Maybe I'm not sure. If Reggie was here, he might know. I believe they made Psychopaths for the PlayStation 3 or PlayStation 4 in Japan. No, when you start doing too many emojis,
I'll move it once, and then ban it next time.
Well, I think you're great, man. Thank you. I'm just kidding. I have plenty. I have plenty. Haha.
You are such a
Super Hamster Gaming.
John.
Making it rain with the stuff here. Awesome. Well, thank you very much. All the same, I really appreciate it.
So when I find the details, like when I hash them all out, I will have you do a video or something.
PlayStation 4.
So people can show up.
I do want to.
For your birthday.
I do want to check out Psychopaths for the PlayStation 4. But yeah, my birthday is April 12th. Hoping to be in Seattle for my birthday. I turned, can you believe it? 40 years old. I turned 40 years old this year on April 12th. And I was like, man, I got to do something. My 30th birthday, I just kind of stayed at home. We had kids, no big deal. 35, I don't remember, nothing. My 21st birthday, believe it or not, my 21st birthday, I didn't drink when I was 21 years old. I didn't drink alcohol at all. I wasn't into it. So I literally, and I had a migraine all day. So my 21st birthday I spent at home in my bedroom. I was still living at my parents' house at the time. All the lights were off. Huge migraine wouldn't go away. And I sat there. PlayStation 1, I had a PlayStation 1, so I played bottom of the ninth because it was the least mind-consuming, this baseball game. And that was my 21st birthday. Maybe that'll be another video for another time, but yeah, dude, seriously, I was born in 1977. Great year, by the way, 1977. Not only the year the original Star Wars came out, the year the Atari 2600 came out.
But the year you came out.
But it was also the year I came out, so I don't know how great that was.
Came out of something.
I came out of my mom.
Oh my God, John.
I did. At 12:30 on a Tuesday. But April 12th is my birthday, and if I'm going to be in Seattle, everyone's invited. I mean, seriously, if you're going to be in the Seattle area, I'm inviting everyone to some barcade, probably. Mm-hmm. Another castle, maybe.
I was thinking another castle.
Yeah, I like another castle a lot. I like the people who were there. Kinsey used to manage another castle once upon a time.
I'm thinking it's going to be the one...
I love Kinsey. She's cool.
She is amazing. I'm thinking it's going to be like the weekend before your birthday.
Kinsey will be at the College Gamers for Kids Expo, but she, like me, I'm always there because we're also looking for video games. How very nice.
Oh my God.
If you're just joining us, how are you feeling?
Well, she's not only super cute, she's also really legitimately super nice.
Yeah, she is.
And that's...
You know what's funny?
Amazing.
She is... who said she's cute? What? No, I was like, who's calling her cute? Cruzy. She was literally the first person I met in real life of this Seattle crew of retro gamers. And to the Seattle crew, I'm talking about like Kinsey, Kelsey, Casey, Metal Jesus, Joe Witter, Crazy Joe, Reggie, Radical Reggie, and a bunch of other people who I now know when I call them friends. But she was the first person I met before I even knew who she was. It was when I first moved back to Yakima from Casper, Wyoming, and I was like, oh, Seattle Retro Gaming Expo, I gotta check this out. So I went there, on a media pass because I'm too cheap to pay for admission. You know, I was like, I'll take pictures and write about it and I'll talk about it on the radio. So I went there and I was like, I don't know if I'm in the right place. And I saw Kinsey wearing full cosplay Princess Peach, and I was like, if she's here, I'm in the right place. And I took her picture and everything. And looking back at the pictures, I was like, hey, I recognize these faces now.
When she always has, like, really cute dresses.
Yeah, it's kind of her gimmick.
She likes makeup, and I love makeup, too.
Yeah, you two get along just fine.
She loves Sailor Moon.
Yeah, you two get along just fine.
I love Sailor Moon.
Uh-huh.
As in, John, I'm leaving you for her.
Okay.
In case you didn't catch that.
I don't know. I don't know if Tony would agree or disagree, but
no. She's just a good person to have in your corner.
Yeah. Tony's cool too. She is cool. She really helped me out when I had legal problems. She came through. She came through for me for something that certainly helped me out a lot. At the Seattle Retro Gaming Expo, so she's cool.
Yes, she is.
I have her game. I have her Kinsey's Beer Run game right over there. I got to make some more of those. I want to do another blind trade coming up. I'll talk about that a little bit too. John Hancock, what about him? Where's John Hancock?
I don't think he's here.
That's too bad. He's probably, he has kids and a life and stuff too. No, I love John Hancock. He's awesome. Super Smash Drew, I know. Can you believe it? Otaku Queen with the 45. That's so far to date. That's the biggest donation I've ever received on these chats. And I appreciate any donation. Don't feel obliged. Of course, I put that in there so you can if you'd like. And I appreciate it because it helps me buy the parts I use to make games.
Or the thing's really bad connection.
Oh no, I know. Yeah, I'm on bad connection now, so sorry if I'm jumpy, skittery, laggy. Brian, you are not. Krillin64, I have worked with John Hancock. I have hung out with John Hancock. And you, sir, are no John Hancock.
Aww.
Well, that was the speech, right?
Yes.
From the Sarah Palin or the... Not Sarah Palin. Who was the one who was like, Jackie Onassis or Jackie Kennedy or something.
It's so funny. There's somebody in Korean who keeps writing mom, and I keep reading it as Oma, which is, the Korean...
Oma!
Yeah. I'm like, no, it's in English. Why do I keep thinking they're speaking in Korean?
Yeah.
Because I'm an idiot.
Yeah. I've also learned that, with the donations, that stays up there for that many minutes too. So if it's a $1 donation, it just kind of goes up. $2 donation kind of goes up. $5 donation, you can put like a chat in there, but it stays there for 5 minutes, like Eric's did. 10 minutes,
Sometimes I hear mama too much.
Yeah.
Mom, she's looking at me. I don't care.
Oh, I don't know if RGT85 is still in the chat, but he'll also know that the word mom is terrible, because if you're in a crowded store or place where there's also like moms and kids and stuff, the word mom sounds like mom, John, Sean. So you just hear a on.
Ron.
Yeah, it's like, oh man, man alive.
Vaughn. Now I'm just gonna rhyme everything.
All right, I'm gonna start. I have these 4 games. Hopefully these ones work. I hope so. If not, I'm gonna have to.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. Okay. Sean's still here. All right.
Yes. With his back not doing well.
I still haven't played Heavy Rain, dude. I played the demo and I liked it all right. All right, 4 games. I hope these work. If these work, then I'll have all of the tortoises, at least the games made, putting them in a shell. Someone else is doing the labels, so I'm keeping the one I made for myself.
Aw, Matt's being sweet again.
Matt's awesome. I
yes,
think Matt.
He is. And to us, those, it's not just donating that is supporting the channel. The comments, the feedback, the just being generally awesome is awesome.
Not spamming the chat with trolls and not doing a bunch of emojis, which will, of course, get you banned.
Especially when I'm annoyed that I'm
Zero tolerance.
ban everybody.
That's right.
Screw all them. No.
All right. Here we go. I'm going to switch it over here.
You got it? Why'd you do that?
because I'm going to switch this thing around. Delicately, slightly. Ever wanted to know what's behind me? I got a suitcase for when I go to conventions, and then a huge pile of all the stuff I bring to conventions with me that I still have to grab and break out. In fact, those
behind there.
Oh, probably. I'm sure I have a pair of underwear over there too. A couple of those boxes are full of like empty nest carts, like shells that I use for games and stuff like that. So I mean, that's all. That's like what is all that junk behind you? It's all the stuff I bring to conventions.
No.
It's literally junk, and I'm just too lazy to throw it away. You know.
Okay. All right. Oh no.
It's gonna be fine. I just gotta flip it around.
Flip it.
I'm flipping it. There we go.
Flip it. Flip.
All right. Boop. Uh-oh.
The poor connection's being doomed.
The poor connection is being dumb. I apologize.
Someone's about ready to get
What?
banned by saying ActRaiser 2 sucks.
No, ActRaiser 2 does suck. He's right.
I'm just...
ActRaiser, yeah, ActRaiser. Well, I thought you were serious about that.
No. No, it's really lagging.
Dude.
It's ridiculously lagging.
It's my internet. I apologize. Apologize.
I don't apologize for nothing.
Yep. This top loader, by the way, if you're wondering, how much did the top loader cost me? $49.99, because I bought it when it actually first came out. Well, not when it first came out, but I bought it when it was still there. All right. I blame Grimsy. I do too.
ActRaiser has amazing music in the first game.
ActRaiser is my favorite Super Nintendo game in my top 5 favorite video games of all time. I just love everything about it.
No, it's totally our internet, guys. We're really sorry. We live in an apartment complex, and everyone is on everybody's thing. Yeah, that makes sense.
You want to see this Grimsy game for a little bit? Pardon my cord.
Solder cord.
Yeah. Ah! I'm Grimsy and I have to get all the Nintendo cartridges.
It's funny, Rex is doing everything.
You're not gonna get banned, Rex. You're too cool. For now. Cuss. Say a bad word. You'll get banned.
No, I don't like saying bad words.
Bonk.
Actually, doesn't bother me.
Come on, you. There we go.
It'd be funny instead of banning him, I just put him in timeout.
That'd be funny. Oh, they did release that. That's true. The Symphonic Suite. I used to have that for the ActRaiser.
What's your wife's favorite rock album? So what's my favorite rock album?
You'd be my wife. 311.
Well, I don't know. Maybe I'm not. No, I loved the Korn album. I loved Korn just in general.
Delicious.
I loved Limp Bizkit because I was a fucking Tool. Sorry. I love Tool.
Because she was a Limp Bizkit.
Yes, usually. Oh, good night, Sean.
Oh, take care, dude.
Feel better, dude.
Yeah. You work at a pharmacy. You just grab something off the shelf, you know?
I'm trying to think what else. I like Tool, yeah. I liked... Oh my god, what was the name? Tantric. I like Godsmack. I like 311. I pretty much like everything, really.
I died. Oh well.
You died? Oh no.
Retro Robbie! How's Grimsy?
Night, Sean. Oh, I love Alice in Chains. Yes.
That's nice.
Yes.
Seattle group there.
Of course, I liked Nirvana too.
Well, that's not fair, Retro Robbie. I mean, I've met you in real life a couple of times. Never met Sean, or never met Grimsy. How's that fair? How's that fair that he gets his own game and you don't have one?
What was my favorite Korn album? Oh yes, I love
All right.
Soundgarden too. I like
Testing out the Tortoises game. 1 of 4. Awesome. They got it working.
I don't know. I liked all of them actually.
Hey, if you want,
It's hard to choose for just one.
not that you need it, Retro Robbie, but if you want, Tim Kaiser, what up, buddy? Remember Tim Kaiser?
Oh my god,
Our buddy Tim.
Tim! No way.
Mr. Beard.
Seven Dust. I like Seven Dust some.
Not that you want the same game
I
as
like Guns N'
Grimsy,
Roses.
Robbie, but if you want that game,
Aerosmith.
but
I love Gorillaz.
I could slightly change Grimsy's character to look more like you, I guess, or change his hair darker. Make him look more Italian. I could do that for you, I guess. It's the same concept. You're still looking for video games.
Tim, we totally miss you, dude. It's been probably...
We miss those nights of...
13,
what the dupe?
Hours.
That's not good.
Good night, Scott.
Take care, Scott. Also, what I was going to say, Robbie, is since the Grimsy game is already done, and he's already collecting Nintendo games, I could always just put you in that one. Alright, so the board is messed up on this one. That's why it's not working. What's up?
Okay, I know you didn't curse.
Which one?
But let's be nice to our friend Matt.
Where?
It wasn't mean, it's just, gee whiz, what's your problem, but
Oh.
I don't know what's in context.
Yep. We love Matt.
Could be, yeah. Could be just playful. Because I didn't see.
This game's not working either. Alright, so I got one working. Two are not. And let's see what this one looks like.
Opa.
I might have to run to the game store tomorrow and get some more games to make this work. Jeez, that one doesn't power up at all. Holy moly, seriously? What happened here?
Matt said a bad word.
I doubt that. Come on now.
And if he did, was it because of the... Was it the Pussifer? Which is a band? We'll just be nice. How about that? We're gonna stop being mean, right? Are we all gonna be nice?
Yes, yes, please. Alright, what's going on here? Why is this game not...
Yas. Are we gonna be nice? Right?
Yas, girl.
Yas. Yas.
Well, the good news is, if anything, I can always just... use these parts for something else. Yes,
Who was
Mom.
calling you homo? Dude.
I must have missed that.
No one should call anyone homo.
Well, unless they are...
Okay.
unless they are themselves. Well, that was easy enough.
Yep.
That's all we needed.
Did it not work?
Yep,
Okay, it worked.
it takes a little bit.
Matt, I personally apologize.
Yeah.
Like, flat out. I'm really sorry. If I had caught it earlier, I would have had them gone. It's not okay
Yeah. Oh, I
to
didn't...
be
yeah.
mean to friends.
We didn't even see that. I must have missed it in the chat. I was too busy trying to get these games working. Alright, what do we got here?
And I agree. There's nothing wrong with being who you are. I have no problem with anybody. I mean, I have some really great friends that are homosexual, bisexual.
Trisexual.
I have a few transgender friends. I have a couple drag queen friends, and they are fairs. So there you have it.
I know. I want to go to DragCon. RuPaul hosts DragCon in Los Angeles.
Oh my gosh, if I could meet RuPaul, I would seriously die.
Yeah.
That would be amazing.
I spoke to RuPaul on the radio once. That was about it. Yeah. All right. That's definitely. I had this same problem happen another time. I tested the game. The game works. The board does not.
That's awesome, Otaku.
All right. So I made 3 of them. 1 of them works. Dude. Well, that's one more working, I guess. But
I might have an asexual friend. Who knows? My friends are my friends. We don't talk about, you know.
I use a game gene in my top loader sometimes. I don't have one in there right now, but it's easier for me to take the chips in and out.
A drag burger place? Oh my god, that would be the greatest thing ever.
A drag burger place, huh?
Oh my gosh.
Here's the game. It's going to be an exclusive at the Callets Gamers for Kids Expo.
Oh, this is your pop. I almost drank it.
Oh, we could have drank it. I don't care.
Do they literally call them glam burgers instead of hamburgers?
Glam burgers, that's
because
great.
that would be the greatest thing ever. What's the Grimsy hack off of?
Oh, it's called Moai-kun. M-O-A-I-kun. It's a Konami puzzle game that you play as like the Easter Island head. Because it's Konami, and they love Easter Island heads for some reason. Ah! Dude.
A Final Fantasy themed burger joint. That would be cool.
Like, you want to get like the combo meal, but you have to like build up to it. Like,
really, John?
you have to potato grind to,
oh my gosh.
That'd be awesome. Oh, dude. Like I said,
I don't know, Robbie. I think you would look fantabulous in a dress.
Put me in any game you want. All right. You know, the Grimsy game and then the Kinsey game were the two games I was working on last, and they're both done now. So I'm trying to think if I still owe Wood a game, but I haven't put Wood. Like he wants a game that's gonna take a while. So like he wants a game that's gonna take a while to actually make. So I can always use another project. Yay! Well done. Look at that weird rainbow there. That may be the first time I ever beat the level. On floor 2. It's gonna be the same. Oh geez, it's gonna be harder though. I like the music here. I like that weird sound. That little echoey music sound was something that they didn't have in video games or Nintendo games until kind of later in the release. And then it was like in every game. Hello. Oh. Well, hello.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Was that on the vague?
Kung Fu! Dude, you want to be in Kung Fu? I could put you in Kung Fu. Do you want to be in Kung Fu? I'll put you in Kung Fu right now. Well, I don't have my computer on me. Do it. Alright, I'll put you in Kung Fu. That's easy for me, because that's an easy hack to make. I mean, that's an easy game to duplicate. Like most of my hacks, people don't actually really buy them much. But they'll be available. No, I'll put you in Kung Fu. Kung Fu. You versus... What are you reaching for? All the resellers? Ah! Alright, we're putting retro... Okay, let's plan it out now. We're putting Retro Robbie. We're putting Retro Robbie in Kung Fu.
Hi, young cash boy.
Versus, it's like he has to work his way up through the ladder, like the stairs. He's like trying to go through the Portland Retro Gaming Expo or something, and he's like trying to, and all these people start hugging him from behind and stuff. Yes, hey Asha, how you feeling, buddy? There are 5 bosses. Okay. I'm pretty sure it's hackable. I mean, I haven't looked at it yet, but I'm pretty sure. I'm sure it's. Those games from that generation are usually pretty easy to edit. So yeah, I'll put you in Kung Fu.
Mario Paint as Matte Paint. That's awesome.
You can already paint. The game is a total... Oh, of course, yeah. I mean, it's straight up Bruce Lee. I had one guy at the Seattle Retro Gaming Expo a couple years say that I should do a kung fu hack and have it be Last Dragon. So you got Show Nuff in there as like the final boss. I got the hiccups now.
There was a Milo and Otis game, right?
Mm-hmm.
I want you to hack that for me.
There was a Milo and Otis game for the Famicom Disk System. A little bit. You gotta wear the Kelly Kapowski shirt though. That's what'll sell it.
Oh, Eric wants to be a cat.
You want to be a cat in a
video game.
Is to be a cat in a video game. No, there is that Milo and Otis game, Eric, but that's for the Famicom Disk System, not a Nintendo game.
You almost did it until you saw who it was.
Yeah, I know. It's all right. Rex is cool. I'll let Rex slide.
Well, it's funny because
Samurai Pizza Cats. That's true. I've looked at Samurai Pizza Cats. That one looks too hard not too hard. It'll just take too long. That's what. Have you haven't noticed most of the games I hack are like earlier Nintendo games because it's easier to find the graphics and easier for me to manipulate. Yeah, well, I mean, most of the basic enemies are going to look the same, which is the bad part. But let me look into it and let me find the bosses. You save Kelly. That would be funny. I wonder if it'd be. I have to look at it. I could grab my other computer and look at it. I could do it right now. I have to. I wonder if the bosses are easy enough to edit that I can just basically copy and paste other bosses from other video games, so it looks like Bowser or it looks like Super Mario. That you have to fight as one of the bosses. One of the other bosses is one of the Ninja Turtles or something.
One of the bosses could be like my banning.
You and the Banhammer.
Yep.
The Banhammer Bros. I'll sell video games and video. I just saw the replay of you with the hand, and you just did that. Now it's kind of funny. Mr. Belding. That's too funny. Yeah, there we go.
That's funny watching you do that again.
Yep. Favorite Ninja Turtle. My favorite Ninja Turtle was. I liked Raphael. I like this smart aleck guy, Raphael. The Milo and Otis game is pretty painful. I have it for the.
Yeah, but Michelangelo.
I have a copy of it for the Famicom Disk System, but.
Michelangelo was the party dude, right?
He was the party dude.
Raphael was cool but rude, right?
Yes, Raphael was cool but rude. Michelangelo's a party dude. Ninja Gaiden is hackable. I only know that because somebody is currently working on a. It looks awesome too, but they're working on a Deadpool hack for Ninja Gaiden, and they have a few levels done already. It's a new game, but yeah, they're working on it. It's taking a while though. And when it's available, I don't know if they're going to make it for. I mean, if it's available for anyone to download, on that's kind of the thing, is if they make the hack available for free to download on the ROM hacking site, you could probably make it and sell it if you wanted to. But it's funny, at conventions, people usually because they ask me too. Hey Steve, how are you feeling, buddy? Totally radness. We got Steve here. I like Steve a lot. Steve. Yep.
Steve.
Met him for the first time at the year before Portland Retro Gaming Expo, and he stopped by last time. He's the guy who made the Goofy Foot Nintendo controller. That's reversed.
Very cool.
Yeah. And if we ever go to the SoCal Retro Gaming Expo, he says that we can crash on his couch.
He means you, not me. But
if you came along with, then he wouldn't have a choice. I'm sure we'd get along together. I'm sure we'd get along great. He also has a kid and stuff too.
How old's his kid? I mean, I guess I could just ask you. How old's your kid?
How old is she? She's yeah. He says the whole party. No, Robbie. Let's talk about what. Let me look into it. I can look into it right now. Hold on. Let me grab my other computer.
07. How fun! And her name's Lola.
Lola.
I love that name.
Her name was Lola.
We thought about that name. When we were pregnant with our son, before we knew he was a boy, we thought of the name Lola because we have Laura, Lily. Are you still singing the darn song? You are so strange, John.
Ow! Just stepped on something.
You are so weird. I just got to see you being weird even more. That's hilarious.
I know. Sorry, I look like a Sasquatch stalking the woods. It's kind of lanky.
So your Lola is a showgirl and awesome, I bet.
Yeah.
Oh.
Little bit bigger little bit thicker on the girth.
We're not talking about
I don't have arms anymore.
yourself. No, we're talking about you.
All right. All right.
You just got called a weirdo. I don't
Robbie.
know if I should.
Let's see what we can find out here. You know what?
She started a YouTube channel?
That's cute.
Oh my gosh, I totally want to subscribe and like.
When she says that, she means subscribe and like on my channel.
Well, yeah.
My channel's always logged in, so. Here. You take this computer.
He got the moves like Jagger, more like Jaeger.
Yeah.
That was funny.
That's pretty good. All right, I'm gonna...
Okay, so I'll take this part.
Yeah, I'm gonna move this, and I'm gonna face the camera towards this other laptop.
No, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. There we go.
All right. I mean, we could stop the stream now, but I'll leave it up to you. Do you want to stop? Okay, watch out, cause
I'm not moving anymore.
Okay.
I'm all done. I'm all done. I'm all done.
I'll leave it up to you. If you're hanging around to watch me play some video games, Mark, what's going on, buddy? Mark, in front of everyone else who's here, which is like 70 people or so, I have to apologize. I just got your package in the mail, and I still haven't even sent yours out yet. I'm so sorry, dude. I'm so sorry. I promise you I will. We've been having family emergency problems the last couple days.
Yes.
Mark's the guy who does the this thing.
Oh, really?
Mark is the guy who did the this thing. I don't know how fast.
Other people say just keep it going.
All right, because I was going to say, I can either keep it going, and thank you for hanging out if you just wanted to do that. I'm going to literally put Retro Robbie in Kung Fu right now. If you want to hang around and watch how you do that, that's fine too. It's my internet, and that's the fault of having... We don't. It's not Comcast. We don't have Comcast in our area, but it's as good as Comcast.
Well, now it's poor connection as opposed to like bad connection.
Yeah.
So hopefully it'll be a little bit better.
I'm gonna undo the soldering iron here.
Yeah, preferably like let's not die.
I'm gonna see what I can do
It's so
anyway.
hilarious watching your lag.
I believe it.
Oh, somebody is writing in Japanese. Ohayo gozaimasu. It's still lagging.
It'll probably continue to lag. Alright. Mega lag, boo.
Is it going to be basically your shirt? Do you want slightly higher? Or are you doing the screen?
I'm trying to do the screen.
Oh. Okay.
Huh.
What'd you do?
I almost canceled out of it. Hey, guess what I was hacking recently? The last time I opened this computer. Good lord. Alright, let's see what we can do here.
Otaka, your dad's obsessed with DMX. That is friggin' awesome.
Alright. It's been a while since I've used this computer. My desktop is always cluttered. And you're not going to find anything weird on here. I don't keep any videos or pictures or anything, so don't worry about...
Seeing porn.
Yeah.
No, that's all on my computer.
Exactly. You can see what games I was working on, though. I was working on one for David Ortiz from the Mariachi Entertainment System, MES, which is an awesome YouTube channel. They do mariachi covers of video game music. Love that channel. David's such a cool guy.
Do you want me to turn off the light behind you because it's like...
Oh, you could try.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's my internet and it sucks.
Yeah. Yas, it does.
Yas, it does. There's the Grimsy game I was working on.
Is that better?
Mega Ran 2.
Or is that too...
No, that's perfect. Thank you.
Is that okay, everybody? Can everyone see?
I was working on this too. Mega Ran 2. Anyway. And then instead of like shooting, this was his idea, and I think he's gonna sell these or something. But instead of shooting, he throws out CDs.
And yeah, we have Charter, Tim.
Anyway. Alright, come on. Get out of there.
Oh, because you're playing the music, will there be a copyright flag?
Nah. Not for Mega Man music. If it was Nintendo music, maybe.
Super Hamster Gaming was the one to point that out.
Oh, yeah. Here's that.
Good thought on that, though.
The RGT85 game I was working on. Wonk. Anyway. Alright. See what we can do in what we can do. So we're going to find Kung Fu. Kung Fu!
Is the light still bothering everyone, or...
This thing keeps wanting to refocus. Dude.
It's like, make up your mind.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
they can kind of get a basic of it.
Yeah.
Like being able to see it right here.
Kung Fu! Alright, let's see what we have for graphics. If you scroll down here long enough. Oh, looks like we have some stuff. Ah, it's all weird looking though. Well, let's see what we got. See what we can decipher.
Okay, this is how much of an idiot I am. Eric just wrote to somebody else. I'm like, oh, Eric, you know him? You guys know each other? Like, oh, it's just...
Someone
just
else,
me being, yeah. Somebody asked what Sean's game from.
Oh,
Colby asks, sorry.
Sean's game is a hack from... Well, this is a huge graphic here. Most Nintendo games don't use 5 pixel blocks tall. Sean's game is from a game called Time Zone. It's a Famicom game. Look for the Famicom game called Time Zone, and you'll see that. All right, so I'm going to change the color so I can see what's going on here better. So if the background is bluish, his hair, which is white in here, it's like black, I think. Nice and generic. Skin tone is probably a racist yellow. His outfit is... What does he wear? Is it red? Is it green? Is it blue? Is it brown? I don't remember. It's been a while. I don't think it's red. I think it's blue. Probably. This is just to help me see better. I don't know. So there's a frame of animation. And then you have to keep doing this for each individual frame. It's cool that it's so tall though. Is this the enemy? Is that what these guys are? Or is this you? I can't tell.
Mark is asking what Kenzie's game is based.
Oh, it's also Moai Kun, just same as Grimsey's. It's in fact it's the same game almost. I just exchanged some of the graphics and colors and changed the title screen.
Rex, you should just go and lay down. Watch some ASMR.
ASMR.
If I say you're banned without actually banning you, does that count?
You are banned from the stand.
Oh my gosh,
I love Chowder.
Love Chowder.
Love Chowder.
One of my favorite cartoons.
So there's one, and it looks like the next... what's going on here? Oh, it's the same one. And then...
Somebody says he always wears those cutoffs, but mainly in summer.
Who's this little guy? Is this like from the map?
Robbie says, "Why is it lagging the parts I want to watch most?"
That's how I do.
I don't know. You should all reach out to Charter and just be like, "Man, you need to make it to where their stuff actually works." SpongeBob was good too, but man, Chowder was amazing. Futurama, Gumball. Oh my god, I loved that.
Yeah.
Fairly Odd Parents. I love Fairly Odd Parents.
I'm missing. I don't have the. I don't have the bosses in this one.
Oh my god, I totally forgot about Danny Phantom.
The bosses might be.
Cats and Dogs. I don't remember that one. I remember Cat Dog. I loved Hey Arnold. Do you guys remember Recess? That show was awesome. And The Weekenders. Oh my gosh, loved that.
Yeah, the Weekenders. That wasn't around for very long either.
Yeah, but it was good. Or what was the other one I really liked? Proud Family. Do you remember that?
I remember the Proud Family. Yeah. You betcha.
Oh, Super Hamster Gaming. I would totally love to watch one of your streams sometime.
Yeah, I like to pop in to like whoever I'm subscribed to see who's going on there. We'll make sure click on Super Hamster Gaming. Make sure that we're subbed to him just in case. If you just click on his name or click on his icon or something like that, maybe his face or like on the side here, the three dots.
Oh.
It should open up in a new window.
Okay, I am.
Okay.
Manage participants, right?
I don't know. I'm guessing.
Super Hamster Gaming. I can't click on it.
Weird.
Oh no, and I just closed out of the chat. How do I get back? Oh, there's show chat. As if I know what I'm doing.
Oh, there you go. Alright, let's see what this looks like. Kung Fu! Oh, that's what he wears. It's white and black. Okay, so...
Yeah, we're sorry that's really laggy, guys.
Alright, so the guys I'm punching, the people I put on here, are the enemies. We want this guy. That's the guy we want. Which is like purple, orange, light blue.
Robbie's trying to think of colors that his guy should wear.
So, oh god. So here are the enemies. But we want to find you. So it's white and so he wears white and black. That's easy enough. White and black, and his skin tone is racist yellow.
What?
So
You should make him purple. Or pink.
ding 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 ding. Oh, here's a guy with a headband. That's probably one of the bosses, maybe. This game's gonna be a bane of my existence, I bet.
Italian olive skin. I don't think they had that back when they were making games. I think they had like blinding white or Mario colored, which is kind of
It's an orangey.
olive-ish.
Here, I'm gonna.
Hulk Hogan brown skin.
All right. So up there is probably the bosses. Down here is probably your character. I'm gonna total guesstimate.
That kind of looks like a person, kind of. Kind of.
Yeah, it's getting there. And then, so it goes 5 on top, and then 5 down the back.
That's what she said.
Ha ha ha. Ho ho hoi. Oh go. Go. Alright. 1 frame of animation. Wish there was an easier way to do this. Some games look great, like when you open them up in the back end, like they're already put together for you. This game, however, is not. Oh, hold on a second. What's going on here? What's going on here? That's weird.
Somebody asked what your favorite wrestler is.
Of all time, my favorite was Jake the Snake Roberts, but currently I love Cesaro.
I think it was of all time.
Okay, of all time, probably Jake the Snake Roberts. I loved him. I saw his documentary, which will be the answer to your next question.
Oh,
And,
Robbie says he feels bad because he thought this game would be easy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's easy that there's not a whole lot to edit. I mean, it is. Here's all of the. This looks like all of the animation for your character, which in retrospect isn't that bad. I mean, it just looks like it looks jumbled because. But when you drag these pieces over here, and then you just edit this over here, you can see what's kind of going on. So if you want to give yourself a mohawk, you could do that.
So, John, what's your Hulk Hogan impression? Can you do one?
Let me tell you something, brother.
That sounded more like Wilford Brimley.
Let me tell you something, brother. When I got diabetes and...
What is your favorite porn website? Pornhub.
And Robbie, you're kind of right. He does kind of look like you a little bit, doesn't he? A little bit. Needs more arm. Well, first of all, you can barely see his arm because he's wearing white on black. Wait, is it black on white? No, he's wearing a white suit with a black belt, right? I guess we can go shoot over here. Yeah. He's a little more orange. I can lighten his skin tone here.
Colby says you had to add some more throat to Let me try. Wait, I don't even know what he says.
Just say, let me tell you something, brother.
Let me tell you something, brother.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Was it really?
And this is early Famicom, you can tell, because, like, later Nintendo games, they outlined everything. And this game is not outlined. So if I outline this here, what is he doing here? A little pinch sign? He's like, E.
Oh, you gotta add more of a southern draw. Let's see.
Look at this arm. We could add...
I can't do that. Oh, somebody says you should do Macho Man.
No.
Come on.
No. Oh, that arm looks a little wrong. That looks like a chicken leg.
Oh.
There we go. We can emphasize the arm by casting a shadow at a different location. There's a little pixel editing trick for you.
I don't even remember how Macho Man sounds.
He'd always be like, "Ooh yeah," and he'd talk to himself in first person. Macho Man taking it all the way to the extreme. Yeah.
You're adorable. Or what was the guys that was like, what a rush.
Oh, that's the Legion of Doom.
Yeah.
That's the Road Warriors. There we go. Yeah, see? You know what's going down.
Or Ric Flair doing, woo! I can't even do it without sounding
It's alright.
Weird.
When you wanna... going into the Super Bowl, I loved Ric Flair's Falcons promos that he would do, like on the Falcons website or something like that.
What would CM Punk sound like?
He would just...
God, I don't even remember some of his.
He would just start making fun of the people in the company.
Oh, can you do Roddy Piper?
No, I'm not doing wrestling impressions.
It's hilarious. No, I'm having fun watching this. Somebody says you should do Sting.
Sting.
As we lie in fields of gold. I know what they're talking about, the other thing.
That's funny.
Crazy Warrior. I don't remember Crazy Warrior voice at all either.
The Ultimate Warrior?
Yeah.
Sting just kind of went, ow! Like when he was, like,
Ow?
Beach.
Yeah.
Beach Blonde Sting. And he would do that when he was, like, Crow Sting, too.
Oh my gosh, do, Undertaker. All you have to do is look at the camera and do your eyes.
Yeah,
like,
do my weird eye thing that I can do. Yep. Lily does that, too. I actually learned how to do that from Lily.
Was there anything he actually said, though? I mean, usually
Yeah.
he just kind of stood there menacing.
No, he would talk.
And do the...
Yeah, he would say rest in peace. Rest in peace.
Did I sound anything like it? No.
But yeah, you're right. He didn't speak much. He would just kind of...
Somebody said, dude, pallbearers, oh yes.
I don't know if I can.
Oh god, I have to hear this now.
Pallbearer.
just do it. This is hilarious. Come on! I'm having so much fun watching you. I love, like, watching you smile and laugh.
Oh, yes! That was pretty good, right?
Never do that again. I wish they could have seen your face while you were doing it.
Oh, my Undertaker is going to... I loved Paul Bearer, man. He was awesome.
Oh my god!
I love that, just that whole era. Just
oh my god!
Like people always talk about the Attitude Era as the best era for wrestling, and it probably was. But man, that new generation with like all the gimmicks and all that, and the dude's name is Paul Bearer, the best name ever.
Next time you have to get your face on camera when you're doing that.
No, I'm happy that DDP is going to be in the Hall of Fame too. Like I thought. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, DDP it should be the only entrant in the Hall of Fame. It should like. It would have been cool if there was 1 year where the Hall of Fame was DDP with, Scott Hall, Jake Roberts. I mean, Chris Jericho's still early. Mick Foley's already in the Hall of Fame.
Night, Rex.
Oh, see you later, dude.
He's banned, so.
All right. Rex is banned. There we go.
What's another, really good wrestler to...
I'm going to give this dude black pants.
Booker T. Can you do Booker T at all?
Can you? Not without sounding racist.
Really?
No, I'm not. You're like, really?
Bret Hart. Did he have any, like...
He said the best there is, the best there was, best there ever will be. And I was like, That was about it.
Do Hornswoggle.
Did he talk?
I think he did.
Oh, what the hell's going on here? It looks like you're wearing high heels, dude. That's not right.
He looks good in high heels.
Yep. Well, while I'm doing this, Robbie, if you can think of any other, like, early-ish Famicom-ish games...
He mentioned the different color belt, though. John Cockrell, I think we know him, right?
Yeah, we know John.
He says hi.
Yep.
Oh, he says yo.
Okay, same thing.
Brutus Beefcake, do you remember his voices at all?
I remember him. I don't know if he had any cat... He would always talk about...
Oh my gosh.
Cutting people's hairs.
Scotty Too Hottie. I remember him, too. How'd he sound? I don't even remember that.
He did the worm.
Oh, he was the one that did the worm. But did he say anything like catchphrases?
Not that I remember. Not that I know of.
Do Trish Stratus. I'll do Trish.
Yikes.
Hi, I'm Trish Stratus.
Yeah. Something about Stratisfaction or something.
Yeah.
Like this little kung fu stance here. We can remove your Sabu
who was
pants
his
a little
partner
bit.
who had a silly name?
Grandmaster Sexay.
Who was the pimp?
Godfather.
Yeah. Do you know any of his catchphrases?
Oh, he had all the buzzwords. It was like pimpin' ain't easy and roll a fatty for this pimp daddy and.
Somebody saying do broken Matt Hardy. I'm broke. That's no, that's horrible. Sorry.
Yeah. There is that part of me that I would like to see broken Matt Hardy in WWE. I don't know if it's gonna happen though.
Oh, can you do Stone Cold at all? Isn't he the one that goes, "It doesn't matter what your name is"?
That's The Rock.
Oh, shut up. He said something that was similar, right?
Stone Cold?
Yeah.
You'd say that's the bottom line.
No, there was.
Because Stone Cold said so.
Yeah.
You say, give me a hell yeah.
That's what he would say. That's the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, totally. See, somebody was right.
What?
Rock, stone, it's the same thing. Rock
Oh, yeah.
and stone, yeah.
There you go. See, that's right. Perfect.
Best Stone Coast phrase is what?
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 He did, stomp a mud hole and walk it dry. And he'd say, like, I like when he'd be like, that's not the Stone Cold, whatever he would say.
No, my favorite was when he was like, you go, girlfriend.
He did not say that.
Oh, sorry.
What?
Joking.
I'm not doing Ron Jeremy. You do Ron Jeremy.
That would be hard to do, Ron Jeremy.
Let me look at some other games while I'm here. I'm going to close out of this. I'm tired of looking at this.
Oh.
What?
I was tired of looking back at you.
That's right. Look at some other Nintendo games on the back end here. That's not the same old for Steve-O's. And that's the bottom line.
I love Jim Ross. He's so sweet looking. And
I like Jim Ross because when he would announce a match or call a match, he sounded like he was genuinely excited. Like he sounded like he was a fan. I mean, he was a fan, but he sounded like, instead of just being an announcer, he sounded like he was really happy for whatever was happening.
Oh, it says video was interrupted.
Oh,
nope, now it's back.
Oh, it's... Think of another game, Robbie. Let me see what else we got. Let me see what else there is here.
You chose too hard of one.
No, it's not too hard. It's just too awkward. It's not even too awkward. It's just... Let's see what else there is.
It's just you're lazy.
I might go back to Kung Fu, and Kung Fu shouldn't be too hard to edit. But I wouldn't even know what to edit.
Milo Notice.
They don't have that for Nintendo.
Mean Gene Okerlund.
Yep. I like the Ric Flair. Ric Flair would always say, "Mean woo, by God, Gene."
Robbie says he'll think of another game.
All right. I know, I'm just kind of going through the games right now and seeing what all there is, even. A Boy and His Blob.
What about Hothead Joe, but like Hothead Robbie?
Yeah, what's funny? I like on Hothead Joe, I changed almost nothing about that game.
Well, now that
but
you
enough of it.
know how to do
No, I
that
know.
more.
That was one of the first ones I ever did. I was like, I could just remove this and take this out. And I was like, oh, maybe I could do this and add this.
Star Tropics?
Chubby Cherub.
Yeah, Star Tropics?
Dink, 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 ding. Well, I have Star Tropics.
Oh my gosh, it is 10:23.
Oh, I'm going to have to head to bed here soon. Well, we'll look at Star Tropics. Ooh.
Well, we could do it a little bit longer.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah. We're so bad about that sometimes.
Do 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 do
Hi,
do
Staley.
do do do.
It's 1:22 there. Jeez. Oh no, what did I do?
I don't know what color he wears. Is it red? Maybe it's bluish. Probably blue.
Somebody says, Rick's family, you folks are great. My daughter wants to put together a box for the girls sometime soon.
Oh,
I'll have to grab a mailing address for you guys soon.
Yeah, anytime.
Jean Marie family.
Our kids would love that. Our daughters would love that. There's...
Well, knowing the girls, then they would want to send something back.
Yeah.
They'd be like, let's go pick out several stuffed animals
Yeah.
and send it. It's like, honey, maybe they don't want stuffed animals.
One of the first times I ever hacked a game live in front of a panel, like at a convention, was they wanted Small Mario to be this, which is the perfect size for Small Mario to use in Star Tropics. They wanted this guy, but on stilts. So whenever I see... Because you can add these two. There's your 2 frames of animation for running.
John Cockrell says he'll have to head to bed soon.
Oh, John, alright, dude. It's alright. You know, my kids don't really care for Minecraft.
They like some of it.
I mean,
like,
they're
like
aware of
watching
it.
The videos.
They're aware of it, but we don't have Minecraft here to play, so... Like, that's...
How old's your daughter?
Let's see what else they have for graphics here. Here's, like, some of the... Captain Bell. There's the text.
Like caring about other people's kids.
Yeah. Oh, here's...
she's 9. That's the same age as Lily. I actually had to stop and think about that for 2 seconds.
Lily's 9.
Mm-hmm.
Here's
What's her birthday?
When
Not mine.
When the character had pigtails to dress like a girl.
That's right, it's Robbie's birthday! Dude, we need to sing happy birthday to him.
No.
You need to play happy birthday to him.
We'll sing happy birthday in Canadian. No, Italian. What is there an Italian birthday song? I'm sure there's not. I'm sure it's the same birthday song. Yeah. When we find a game for you, dude, it'll be a late birthday present, but we can still look at or work on this. Is it today? I thought it was yesterday.
No, remember, because we said happy birthday during the thing.
Oh, that's right.
Happy early birthday.
Oh, then we already fulfilled our birthday obligations. We already told them happy birthday. We don't have to do a damn thing anymore. We just go on with it.
Let's see. Let's look up the Italian lyrics for happy birthday, and I'm going to butcher it.
Yeah. Oh, here's the Nintendo logo. Look how clean that is.
Happy birthday.
Here's the Star Tropics logo. See, I wish all games had like this, because you can see what that is. You can just edit it from there, bit by bit.
Okay. Lyrics. Where is the lyrics? Oh, here's how to say happy birthday in Italian, 11 steps.
In 11 steps?
Okay.
How about just how do you say it in one step? What are the...
Buon compleanno. Did I say that right?
Is that pretty close there, dude?
Buon just... Buon compleanno. Did I say it right?
Alright, take care, man.
And then here's another one. Tanti auguri. I'm probably... Sesto di questa giorno.
Oh, it's 6:30 your time, dude. On the UK side.
Festigiato.
Yikes.
Festigiato. Quanti anni hai?
Correct.
Am I saying everything right? Essere avanti con gli anni. Oh, that means I'm saying you're getting on in the years. I'm so sorry.
You're getting on the years. I'm so sorry.
Oggi compio.
Can you speak Italian, buddy? You might not even be able to speak Italian.
Oh, that I just said today, I fulfill my years. That is the greatest thing I've ever heard.
Well, that's a nice thing to say.
So, tanti auguri, tanti auguri, tanti auguri aria, tanti auguri. Did I do it right?
That sounded pretty good to me.
I think I just sang it.
Oh, he's winding up the pitch for the baseball shot. Looks like, is that what it is? That graphic.
And kids are awesome, and birthdays are awesome, and everything is awesome.
Yeah, we gotta hit the bed though.
So, Robbie, did I do it at all correctly? Or butcher it and
there you go.
Completely offend
Saw a little sneak preview of our
all the Italians.
kitchen there. It's trashed. We've been so busy the last week and a half. Of course, here we are doing this instead of cleaning our kitchen.
Yeah, but sometimes this is...
No, you talk you talk behind people's backs in public. That's funny. All right, I'm gonna shut this down for now. I gotta get to bed. Tomorrow's Friday. Friday's always our busiest day at work. I got a bunch of stuff I already have a bunch of stuff I gotta get done.
Well, I hope I get to see all of you guys again next time. Thank you for making this evening fun, and like and subscribe and look at the bells.
Yeah.
And...
Look at the bells. Yeah. Well, if you click the bell icon, that's the notifications thing, which gives you so you know exactly when we start streaming live again for hanging out and stuff. Buon compleanno.
Buon compleanno.
Like compliment, right? It's probably
Kind
like
of
good compliments.
Good compleanno.
See you, dude.
It's hard to actually get off.
Mario and Sonic, yeah. Yeah, Robbie. Yeah, come up with some games and we'll go over some. Like I said, I haven't. The last game I was working on for someone was Grimsey, And it was literally because I already made. I promised Kinsey I'd make her a game last year, and I didn't even get to it until like a couple months ago. So then after that was done, and I was like, oh, and Grimsey's talked about. Nobody flat out asks, because if they did up, I just ban them. But he has certainly hinted. And one time it was somebody else who said like, man, he was talking about that the other day in some chat room or podcast or something like that. You should surprise him. I was like, actually, I have a game already made that's perfect for him. I just need to put his character in it and his likeness. So that's where that Grimsey game come from. But I mean, outside of that, I'm not working on any other custom hacks or anything. So we could put Retro Robbie in a game, I think. As well.
And then we have to do it.
We do an Eric Noble one, yeah.
Yep. Gotta make Eric a cat.
But Eric Noble wants to be a cat in a video game. We can have any cat. Or any dog, I guess, maybe.
No, we gotta make it the best cat in the world.
What's a good cat video game? Chubby Cherub.
Illinois. There's not a cat in Chubby Cherub.
No, but you can play. I mean, to play as a cat. That's not like Claymates. You gotta find a Nintendo game, and
we'll find something.
You can play as a cat, and
the stream's being stupid yet again.
Is it still? Yeah. Good lord! All right, sorry. Well, we gotta take off anyway. It's 10:30 our time, which actually isn't so late, but there's Felix the Cat, I guess. Felix the Cat is a great game. I remember just a couple years ago, it was $15, and now it's like what, $50, something like that. Goes back. I mean, I already had one. I should have bought it when I saw it for $15. But
it probably is a Garfield game.
There is a Garfield Famicom game. There's a Garfield Famicom game. I know this because somebody reached out to me. I get requests every once in a while. It's like, hey, it would be cool if you did this. It would be cool if you did this hack or something, Like, oh, man, you should make a Last Dragon hack of Kung Fu like happened earlier. Somebody reached out because they love Rick and Morty, and they wanted a Gazorpazorp Field hack of the Garfield game. So it would be the Garfield game, but everyone has hands on their ears also. Gazorpazorp Field. I was like,
what?
But there is a Garfield Famicom game, and it's I don't know. It's not great. It's like the Smurfs Nintendo game. I mean, it's there. It's not great.
Well, it's great to somebody.
I can put you in the Smurfs game. How about that? Well, that's what I like too. I mean, the U.S. games are fun, but what I find games like Reggie's Radical Adventure is a hack of a game that never came out. So when you play it, it's like a brand new game. And there are a few prototypes that are finished that are fun to hack because that is like playing it's like playing a brand new game. Zippy the Drunken Gangster Cat, of course. Oh, my buddy Kevin's here just in time for me to sign out.
Well, we could
finally making that.
We could totally do like 10 more minutes.
We'll hang out for a little bit longer. We're not leaving
I'm
yet.
having so much fun just like talking.
Here, I'll turn off.
With everyone.
I'll close that laptop.
Here, you can see it too, right? Oh, I don't want to spill your beer.
That one's
your beer.
That one's empty.
Okay.
Not
do you need another one?
No.
Although it'd help if the computer wasn't being a butt monkey.
Yeah. Yeah, and the suck thing about some Famicom games is some of them use, like, proprietary boards. So, like, I can't put... I mean, half the fun is putting it on a cart to play it on an actual system, not just playing it in an emulator or a ROM. Mm-hmm. So I can't do, like, Kid Dracula. I can't do Get Snow Fubidin. I can't do... Dragon Scrolls is such a great Famicom game. I wish I could do Dragon Scroll. That's a game that doesn't get any love. It's a Konami game. There's a few of them out there. Gotta get that Captain Retro card there, that's for sure.
Sweet Home.
Yeah. I think I looked at Sweet Home once, and I think that one was one where the graphics were compressed. So I couldn't do Sweet Home. There are a few games where I can't edit them the way I edit games, and Sweet Home's one of them. Maniac Mansion is another one. That's one I wanted to do. I wanted to do a new game, Maniac Mansion.
What about Fester's Quest? Is
Fester's
that one
Quest
easy to hack? That game is impossible anyway.
I liked it. I've beaten it before. I like Fester's Quest.
Really? Mm-hmm. I sucked at it.
It's hard, but it's I liked it.
Or Bubble Bobble.
Yeah, you can do Bubble Bobble. Takes a while because there's so many different things there. Want to be on a Smurfs game?
That would be cool.
And they have Hanna-Barbera in it. There is a Smurfs game. I need to look into that still. Somebody asked about that the other day.
Yes, Bubble Bobble.
Yeah.
Oh my god, my
I think,
absolute favorite.
and I want to say Blaster Master is another game I can't edit by conventional means. I know there are people who, like, there's a level editor, and I've seen people have, like, you know, Blaster Master hacks of, like, level edits, but I don't know if I can change the graphics. Golden Axe into He-Man, that'd be cool. I've looked at editing Genesis games, and most of them are done by way of, like, specific programs. Like, instead of just using a program, you use, this is the Sonic editor, this is the Streets of Rage 2 editor, which is why there are so many Sonic hacks and so many Streets of Rage 2 hacks. But I looked at that once. Mighty Final Fight is editable. I've somebody sent me a, like, hey, thanks to you, I learned how to edit video games. What do you think of this hack of Mighty Final Fight? And they changed the characters from the 3 characters of Mighty Final Fight to AJ Styles and the Bullet Club, whatever they call themselves now, the Gallows and Anderson. So it was like AJ Styles, Gallows, and Anderson as the... And, you know, I'd have to use your imagination to tell who they were. I mean, he had to tell me who they were, but I was like, oh, okay, I get it. It's something.
Now, what game do you think is the most popular that cannot be hacked, but everyone says, oh, can you hack this game to make put me in it?
I haven't had one yet. The most popular game that people say, hey, can you make me a copy of this, is Kid Dracula. But I can't because it's on a Konami board, and they use the VRC 7 chip or something like that. So it's not a chip that we have in a US game, unfortunately. You can translate it on a Famicom cart and then patch it through the Famicom to Nintendo converter that you find in, like, Gyromite and stuff. You can do that, but that then turns the game into, you may as well just play the Famicom game, because then by that time the game's already $80 or whatever. Famicom Goonies is editable. You can do Famicom Goonies. I've made a repro. I've made a couple of repros of that in the past. I brought some to the Portland Retro Gaming Expo. In fact,
I've seen you hack mainly NES games. Can you hack Super Nintendo games? Can you hack 64 games and make somebody?
Yeah, I mean, not the way I know how to hack games.
Oh, okay.
I just keep it with Nintendo. It's easier that way. I'll just keep it with that.
Less bits to...
Yeah.
Oh, that's being stupid again.
Have Retro Robbie as one of the Goonies. Yeah. I have Kid Dracula on... I know it's funny. I've played Kid Dracula on the Famicom because I have it on one of my bootleg Korean carts that has, like, 6 games in one or something, and it's one of the games on there. Super Nintendo games are not, only because they use specific programs. I have a few Gyromites with converters to use just in case, and I haven't had a chance to use any of them. I turned one into an import converter just to have before I picked up a Honeybee, or before I picked up I have a Famicom now, and a Famicom Twin, but I cannot hack tennis for Virtual Boy, Tim. That's Tim. Yeah, I need to look at Mighty Final Fight more, because that would also involve editing the, like, character selection screen. The one game I've always wanted to do, and I've looked into it, and I just kind of gave up halfway through it, was putting Simon Belmont in Turtles 2, the arcade game, because that was the old EGM prank, like the April Fool's joke. But never did. Kevin, I still can't find my freaking Genesis. And it's funny because I have 3 Genesis systems and a CDX, and I have no idea where any of them are, and it's terrible. I mean, it might be behind me here somewhere. I'm mad about it because I want to find my CDX again, because I was hoping to play this Sega CD game the other day. But I also haven't been super actively looking either. I've looked through a few boxes of stuff. And I have no, like, where I used to have my Genesis stuff is not in that box. What we got here? No. Very good. I've looked at the WWF games and they're not happening. Only because most of the WWF games, A, are terrible. But the true answer is most of them use shared sprites. So if I edit one character's body, it changes the bodies on all of them. I have edited pro wrestling. I did that for up, up, down, down.
Left, right, left, right.
But okay, one more.
Sure.
I do need to mind my Genesis though.
What?
I can't find my Genesis anywhere.
I'm sorry.
Or any of them. I have 2 Model 2s, and I have a Model 3. I don't have a Model 1, believe it or not, anymore. I don't have a Model 1 Genesis anymore. But I have 2 Model 2s, I have a Model 3, and I have a CDX. I don't know where any of them are. Alright, dude, take care. Yeah, I'm still here. I'm about to sign out, though. Oh, you know what? He might be. I saw Brian's profile. Like I said, we have like 20 friends in common. I sent him a friend request. I usually don't send friend requests, but I sent him a friend request anyway, just in case, and I haven't heard back. So, unless he was like, I don't know this guy. then I don't blame him either, so I usually don't add, I try not to add anyone I don't already know through some means. Matt, I did. I took pro wrestling, and I turned it into like an up, up, down, down hack. So you can play as... it was at the time when like his regular guests were Tyler Breeze, Rusev, Kofi Kingston is in there, Big E is in there, Austin Creed, of course, Xavier Woods is in there. So it's a game that you can play as the up, up, down, down cast, like the other wrestlers, but it's pro wrestling.
Do you think CM Punk will return to WWE?
I don't think so. No. Oh, will CM Punk return to WWE? I would say maybe, but not anytime soon. Like, if he does, will he be in the Hall of Fame? Who knows? I wouldn't doubt it if he would come back for something. Like, I wouldn't doubt it if he would come back to do, like, kind of like the Brock Lesnar thing. Just kind of show up, wrestle in a match. Take on whoever, Triple H probably. But
didn't he leave kind of on bad terms?
I think so. I think he left because he was like, I'm done. I have nothing else to prove. I don't like it here.
Well, would the WWE even accept him back?
I don't think they would because it's money. But
yeah, but
you know what's funny?
On bad terms.
I have not picked up the Atari Classic Collection on the PS4. I wouldn't mind it, but I used to have a CDX. I sold my CDX lot. I had a CDX in some games, and I sold it all in one collection at one of the conventions because I was like, I liked it, but I never played it. So I brought it, and someone bought it, and I used that money to buy something else at that convention. So that was what I traded it for.
The Repro Man.
Yep.
The next gimmick battle royale.
That'd be me. Yep. I don't know. What's my finisher?
2-minute warning.
I
mean, that would be the name. And you, psych them out. Oh no, my arthritis is bothering me.
Yeah. I have, I think it's the same one for PS2, but I do have the Atari collection for the PSP. I have an Atari collection for PSP, and I bet it's the same one as the PlayStation 4. It might be.
The Kaiser Claw.
Yep. Best wrestling move ever. Bust out some Fire Pro Wrestling right now. We played so much of that game. Fire Pro Wrestling, 6-Man Scramble.
Mark asks, have you opened the package?
Oh, I did open the package. Everything did arrive in one piece. Yeah, your packing's great, dude. So I got it all over there. I didn't look through everything yet, but I mean, there's no broken glass or anything like that. And as you can see, I haven't put it up on the wall yet. I'm expecting something else in the mail, so I kind of want to do a... Like, I already did the one unveiling video, where it's like, hey, look at this guy, he's awesome. But I still want to show it off, like, in a future, like, unboxing video. It's like, hey, I also got this in the mail. Except for mine. I want to keep Kenzie's, her own. But then maybe Kenzie will show it off in her video. But, yeah, his work is awesome.
Mark's.
Yeah, I love it. I think that's great. That's awesome.
It's amazing.
That's cool. I've gotten so many compliments on that. Yeah, like even in other residual videos, Mark. Like I've had other people say like, "Oh, is that Princess Tomato on the wall? Who did that?" So I keep sending people your way. I don't know if you're still getting requests or anything. You said you were pretty slammed that first time around, and then Reggie got his, and then Reggie showed his on Metal Jesus channel. So I don't know if that helps. But
did Sailor Moon ever have like a video game?
Mm-hmm.
That'd be awesome to have a Sailor Moon one. Only because, Sailor Moon.
Yep. Oh yeah, you gotta be set the giant style.
Well, you do amazing work, so it's important to make sure that you get...
I like to share the love. I like to, support the art, support the local artists. Where were you when Hogan slammed Andre? I didn't watch... I don't remember watching it live, but I did... I mean, I watched wrestling, so I saw it enough times that I always saw the clip. Dude, this is too much.
It's not too much.
What are you doing?
Sharing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well done.
It's funny. WrestleMania was always WrestleMania, whatever, but I always liked... Royal Rumble was always my favorite.
What about SummerSlam?
SummerSlam was WrestleMania Junior. It was just another set of awesome matches. But I like Royal Rumble was my favorite. And my second favorite was Survivor Series back when it was like classic Survivor. Like every match was a Survivor Series match. Now they have the Survivor Series where there's like one, maybe two original style of Survivor Series matches. But Royal Rumble, I can go back. I always wanted the WWE Network. I don't have the WWE Network. I ended up canceling it because, as you can tell, my internet sucks. So imagine watching the WWE Network with this kind of internet. It doesn't work that way. It's so jumpy and stuff. So I ended up canceling it. But I always wanted them to release on DVD, just one DVD that had every Royal Rumble match from the first one to whatever year it was.
Didn't they have something like that?
Oh, take care, Brian. We'll see you.
Oh.
Yeah. But
Bye, Brian.
It was just cool to see, because it was like all the wrestlers at the time, would... You get Demolition out there. I was playing WrestleFest a little bit ago. I have my Retro Pi. Yeah, I have a Retro Pi. I was playing WrestleFest on that just earlier. Speaking of Demolition.
I remember when you would play all the Fire Pro games and all the WWE games. Mm-hmm. And you made my entrance Eugene because he carried the stuffed animal.
I did. I think it was probably Day of Reckoning 2 for the GameCube or something like that. Whatever game had Eugene in it. Remember Eugene? I made that entrance as my wife's because he carried the giant stuffed bunny. So I was like walking down the ring with the bunny and waving at everyone. It's like, oh, there's my wife with the giant stuffed animal.
Mentally about the same, maybe, too.
Mm. Alright. It's almost 11 o'clock.
And it's being dumb again.
Mm-hmm. Alright, we'll turn it off for now.
So do you want to sign off officially?
We will sign off officially. Thank you for watching.
Like and subscribe.
I like streaming live. I don't know if I want to stream live all the time, though, but I'll stream live again. The purpose of the video was to get those games working. I got one of them working, and the other three still did not, so I'm going to have to find 3 more games I got to unfortunately destroy. I have a special secret project coming up, too. This is for all 22 people who are still in the chat.
21.
Well, that person left out that He's gonna miss out on this. Oh, back to 22. Cool. There's I don't even know if it's gonna work or not, but I'm getting some special boards made for a repro project that I was hoping to get done for the Cowlitz Gamers for Kids Expo. I don't think it's gonna happen before then. It's pretty soon for that. Almost too soon for that. So it may be for Seattle Retro Gaming Expo. Probably definitely for Portland. Probably definitely for Missouri. Maybe in time for the Vancouver one, if I'm able to get to Vancouver. We'll see about that, but we'll see. I got stuff. Alright. Well, in the meantime, take care. Where's the bag? I'm gonna put these back. I don't want to eat all these.
Fine.
Well, they're good.
If I give you snacks again.
No, you kept on giving me more of them. It's like I don't need much. I just need. They're good.
Have a good one, everyone.
Yeah, I like them a lot. They're really good, but I don't need a bunch of them. Oh, there's no zip tie.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to eat them.
Dude.
I'll just find a.
You gotta eat them all at once. We'll just wrap them with a rubber band or something like that. All right, I'm hitting the button officially. Thank you so much. Take care. We'll see ya. Find my button here. All right. See you later, guys.